Hey guys, what's up? It's Crumb, and welcome to your Tale of Two Cats quest guide for the 2007 servers. For this quest, you need a chocolate cake, a pet kitten, or a cat, or a Hellcat will work too. If you're bringing a kitten, make sure to bring some raw food for it. A Catspeak amulet, 5 death runes, Tinderbox, vial of water, logs, bucket of milk, shears, rake, seed dibbler, 4 potato seeds, a desert shirt and desert robe, and I have raw food for my kitten. Also, bring around 10k coins, and I'm going to be using an Icthlarin for teleport, a amulet of glory, a games necklace, and I have different teleport runes to all around the world, mainly Varrock, Falador, Lumbridge, Drogon, and Amulet are the ones you want to look out for, but not necessarily need it. Alright, so to start this quest, we need to talk to this Untitled guy who is located in Berthorpe. Quickest way to get here is definitely to use a games necklace. Alright, so to start the quest, simply talk to him. Make sure to put your Catspeak amulet on. Talk to him again. Tell him that you will help. And the quest is started. Okay, so now we just need to run out of this house here and go a little bit northeast. Go ahead and talk to Hild in here. And that will enchant our amulet. Alright, so what this thing does now, if you are to right click on it and hit locate, this will find where Bob is at by clicking on one of the whiskers here to either rotate it clockwise or counterclockwise. And when it lights up like this arrow points in the direction, so it's pointing it to the southwest there. So Bob is somewhere to the southwest, the cat. Now, there's a couple common locations. He's either commonly, he's at the Anvils in Varrock, or the Catspeak Archer Shop, or in Draenor Manor, although he can be anywhere on RuneScape, really. So what we need to do, basically, is pinpoint where he's at, and one of the easy ways to do this is to teleport. So, for example, this guy points towards southwest, so I could teleport to Lumbridge, which is pretty far south in the game, and get a general idea where he's at if it still points in that direction. So first off, I'm going to actually just go check the Catspeak Archer Shop, and hopefully we'll be there. So I teleported to Catspeak, so I'm going to rotate this thing around to see where it points. And it lights up in this direction, which is kind of a good sign. Once again, the common locations are in the Anvils in Varrock, the Catspeak Archer Shop, and in Draenor Manor, at least according to the Wikipedia. It is said, however, that it can be anywhere in-game, so. You should also note when doing this thing, it is a compass, so make sure that your camera angle is facing north. I just noticed that when you actually rotate it, it can be different. So make sure that your camera angle is facing north when you do this. So it appears that it's pointing to the west. Awesome, so once you've caught up to Bob, go ahead and make sure that your cat or kitten or whatever is dropped and that your Catspeak amulet is on, and then go ahead and speak to him. Now we need to go talk to Gertrude and Varrock. So we need to go ahead and go to Varrock. Now I'm going to use the teleport to get there, as you've seen, and we need to go talk to Gertrude, who is where you bought your cat from. Great, so once you're at Gertrude, make sure you have your cat out and your Catspeak amulet on. Then go ahead and talk to her. And ask about Bob's parents. Once you're done with the chat, we need to head to the Varrock library inside the castle. So I'm just going to teleport to Varrock Center here and run north. and talk about Robert the Strong. So we now need to go ask Bob again, so we need to go speak to him. Bob might be in the same spot. He teleports every so often around, or like he moves basically. Also, if it is just after a game update, it might be nice to keep in mind that he will always be in Berthorpe. So go ahead and make your way back to Bob. We need to speak to him again. Alright, so we're back at Bob. Just going to drop the cat here and talk to him. And now we need to go talk to the Sphinx, which is located at that pyramid way out in the desert. Where Pyramid Plunder is. So down here. So to get there, I'm going to be using the amulet. Of course, you could also just take carpet rides there, or I believe you can use the some sort of thing from Pyramid Plunder that I can't remember the name of. My apologies. But I will meet you there. The Pharaoh's Scepter, I believe it is. So once we make it here, we just need to talk with the Sphinx and ask for help. We need to have our cat out as well and the Catspeak amulet on. I'm going to skip the cutscene. You can view it if you want. Now he gives us a list of chores, so we need to go to a bunch of need to do a bunch of things. So we now need to head to Berthorpe. Oops. Always mess that up. And we need to do these different chores. So the first thing we'll be doing is planting these potatoes. They take 40 minutes to grow. Not sure if they can die. So I would recommend watching over them and then getting like plant cure or something if they do happen to. Just check back every few minutes. Probably like every 10 or something. I'm not sure what the cycle is for them. Anyways, so to do this, first come out here and use your rake on his patch. And then we can use our potato seeds on his little garden. Right, now we need to come over to the fireplace here and use a set of logs on it, and then use the tinderbox on it to warm him. Then use your bucket of milk on this table over here, and use the chocolate cake on this table. And now we need to make this bed. That should be it. Oh, okay, we also need to use our shears on him to tidy the human. And now, from here, we need to wait 40 minutes for these potatoes to grow. I'd recommend checking back every like 10 minutes or so. And if they do get diseased, get a plant cure really quick and go ahead and cure them. That way they don't die, otherwise it's going to be a big pain. You're going to need to wait another 40 minutes. So I will be... Alright, so the chores are all done. As you can see, the potatoes are now grown, and my cat actually said that it is too. It will do that if it's like the last task that you have to complete. So once everything is done on this list, once it's all crossed out, go ahead and talk to this guy again, and he's basically going to tell us that he is sick. Now for this next part, we are going to need our robes, our desert shirt, and our desert gown. So let's go ahead and go to Varrock now. Let's go to the apothecary, who is located just to the southwest. So go ahead and talk to the apothecary and tell him that the guy's ill. Now you can either pick between the doctor's hat or the nurse's hat. I'll take the doctor's hat. And we need to give him a vial of water because the doctor says that a placebo effect will work to cure him. So let's go ahead and go do that. Make sure you put the doctor's hat on. And also wear the desert robe and desert shirt. So let's go ahead and talk to him. And that's it. So now we need to go talk to... Oh, a little bit more chat dialogue. Okay, so we need to go tell Bob now. So go ahead and locate him again. It's probably moved by now. But yeah. So let's go ahead and go find Bob. Alright, so go ahead and talk to Bob. When you find him, he'll be with Needy. Basically, this whole quest is about his love. And there's going to be this big cutscene. I'm going to skip it for you guys, so I'll see you at the end. And once the cutscene is over, you'll be magically teleported to Brutho. And then we just need to talk to this guy to finish the quest. Make sure you have 3 inventory slots free. And that's it. We'll get a present, 2 quest points. And from it, we'll get the mouse toy, which is kind of cool item. Skillers used to always have them, and 2 antique lamps, which are worth 2,500 XP each. Gonna put them on rune crafting. This was actually kind of a special quest for me because it is the last one that I needed for Questcape. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and until next time, love, peace, and chicken grease.